So I'm with Yvon Michel. This is an interview for BoxingShow.tv. Yvon Michel, I just want to congratulate you first for doing a great job in Quebec.
Thank you.
I think
you
you're a premier promoter, and we need this in Quebec. So I just want to personally thank you for this.
Thank you. No, we have a good team. Bernard Barré, Dino Marcutello, Alexandra Kraft, and we're fortunate. We have also good boxers. There's a good trainers around, and a lot of talent. A lot of talent also that will be discovered very soon.
Right.
I really believe that the best time for boxing in Canada will come in a couple years.
When's the first time you ever said to yourself, man, I love boxing and I want to be only in this?
The first time I saw a boxing match, it was Floyd Patterson against Sonny Liston.
Wow. You saw this in person?
Yeah. No. I saw it on theater.
Oh, in the theater.
On the theater, so it was like delay, I guess. But I saw this, wow. And then Muhammad Ali came up, and then.
Did you know you loved it right away?
No. I loved, yes. I loved the sport, but I didn't expect it then, to make my life
career.
My career, yeah.
And so many other careers also.
Yeah.
The promoting part. When did you finally say, I want to get a part? I want to get in promotion.
I coached the national team, the senior team from 1992 until 1997. And in 97, I got an offer from a person who started a company named Interbox.
Okay.
And at that, I had touched pro boxing with Stéphane Ouellet and Eric Lucas.
Yes.
And at first it was kind of part-time. I was still more involved with the amateur. But from that period on, which is 10 years ago, I started to do only pro...
Strictly promoting.
Yes, strictly promoting.
What do you think, I'm going to go into more of the business side, what do you think about promoters and, a lot of people are complaining that sometimes they don't make the best fight, and so many fights out there that should be promoted.
Yeah, but I can't say that. It's not only, we want, all promoters, they want to please the fan.
Right.
But it's a question of business, the how much, where, and when, and there's so many obstacles, so many things that you have to work with before coming to a certain fight, that I'm sure every promoter, they want to sell the best fight possible, but we have to deal with so many things that most of the time it's really a question of your revenue sources.
Of course.
How much you can sell the fight, with the TV, with the gate and everything.
Who do you like as a promoter, besides yourself?
Well, I really like Lou Dibella.
Really?
A good friend of mine. Passionate person.
He loves boxing. He wants to make the best fight.
Yes,
I've noticed that every time he tries to make always the best fights.
And we're working on a project where we can be working together. I like Leon Margulies also.
Yes.
He's from the Warrior in Florida.
Warrior boxing.
Yeah, the three of us we have a lot of things in common. And I have to say though that every time I dealt with Top Rank with Bob Arum,
the Bob father.
Yeah, it was very smooth. It was when we did Ngoudjo against Jose Luis Castillo. Everything was fine. And I can say also with Don King, I tell you, I know that a lot of people are complaining, but
Don King is good for the sport too.
Well, exactly, he's a celebrity, and so far everything that he told me that he promised that he would do, that happened. We did the Sims Alcine fight, and now he's supposed to be here. Hopefully we'll be here on July 11th, but we didn't have a lot of problem to make the Alcine and Santos fight, which could have been complicated because he was our mandatory contender.
Right.
So,
who's your favorite boxer as a promoter, and as a mostly forget as a promoter, but as a fan?
Okay, without my fighter, outside of my fighters, you mean?
Yes. Outside of your fighters.
Outside of my own fighters.
Your own fighters.
Yes.
Or even if you wanted to be as a boxing fan, who is the top 3 best fighters that you like watching yourself?
There's several criteria. I like Vladimir Klitschko, but because I know him as a person, but I like him also as a fighter. He's such a super athlete, big guy. I like in that weight division Povetkin. I believe he's the future of that weight division.
Did you see his last fight?
Yes, against Eddie. He was not as well. He was a good fighter. I know he was sick, and he did as good as he could. But and overall, I like Miguel Cotto.
Miguel Cotto.
Miguel Cotto is like.
Who would win, Miguel Cotto or Mayweather, according to you? If they were ever to fight.
Like I really believe Floyd Mayweather is the purest boxer that you can find, and I think he would have beat Miguel Cotto. Although I really will, as a fan, I pay a ticket to see Miguel Cotto much more than I'll pay to see Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather, with all his skill.
So you think he's the best boxer right now?
Oh yeah. It's the most skilled. And I agree with his trainer, Roger Mayweather, when he said it's not about speed, it's not about power, it's about skill, overall skill. And this guy has got plenty of skill.
I know in your own little world of Groupe Yvon Michel, this is the name of the company, gym. Are you looking for a heavyweight? Is that the dream type of fighters you would love to have?
Look. Everybody would love to have a great heavyweight, but I'm very happy with the team that we have. I don't have right now in our team a heavyweight that could really play a role in the major league, but there is one in the amateur that I really looking for.
You've been watching?
Yes, that I've been watching, that I will be watching carefully for the next couple years. He still wants to stay amateur for a couple years. But
what's his name? Or you want to keep it a secret?
No. It's Didier Benz.
Okay.
Didier Benz has got a great future. Better than anybody in Canada since Lennox Lewis.
Are you happy with where the boxing is going now, especially in Quebec and Canada, and getting more international exposure?
Happy, but it's still tough. It's fragile.
You have a lot of good boxers. You have Ngoudjo.
Ngoudjo
fighting on the international scene,
which I believe is the best boxer in the 148 weight in the super lightweight division. I believe he's better than Hatton. He's better than Malignaggi.
What's his next fight you're trying to promote? What would be the ideal fight for you, and as a gratifying fight for yourself, for Ngoudjo?
I'd like him to fight Ricky Hatton. But I know that there is a Malignaggi Hatton set for a fight for November, and I don't want to kill that fight. Although we could, because Herman is the mandatory contender to Paul Malignaggi, and we could force Malignaggi to fight Herman, or if we want to keep this fight with Hatton, he could. Vacate his title, so we fight against Durango for the vacant title.
Right.
But we will try to be accommodating, because
You're hoping to get the Hatton fight later on.
Yeah, well, but I think in the division it's good to have that kind of fight happening, and I'm willing, if we can do good for everybody, I'm willing to be patient with Herman there.
What's your dream? Like, where is the group gym going? Like, what is your direction? What is the ultimate goal?
Well, I would like to see Joachim Alcine to be unified champion.
Right.
I think he's got a lot of talent, and he's underestimated in the state. I think he's better than, of course, Mora, Zinziruk, or Verno Phillips. I think he's the best in the 154. My dream would be to have him against Oscar De La Hoya.
Like everybody else. Like Jean-Pascal, Lucien Boutet.
Yeah, but
would that be a great fight or what?
Only if Jean-Pascal is becoming world champion of his own.
Good.
Which I believe will happen in the fall.
Great. Well, I want to thank you very much for this time. It's been great.
Thank you.
Great talking with you. It's like the time passed so fast.